It is the 23rd of September 2023. A very warm welcome to UBC News Tonight. Today exactly at 8 p.m. with me, Sharon Chomjish and Mugalu Mohammed on 10 language. A very good evening, and let's take a look at the top stories of the day. For cooperating in the campaign against the ADF. UPDF medics offer services to wounded ADF fighters in DRC. Fuel tanker accident disrupt traffic on Kabale-Katuna Road in more stories. And still to come, 2 injured in a botched Rehab depot heist. Police hunting for perpetrators. Good evening once again and welcome to UBC News Tonight. In our top stories of the day, Allied Democratic Forces terrorist group could be headed for extinction if its leaders and fighters do not surrender. This follows recent airstrikes that saw a destruction of ADF terrorist targets located between 100 to 150 kilometers from the Ugandan border on the Ntoroko side. President Yoweri Museveni, who says many terrorists were killed, lauds the DRC President Felix Tshisekedi for allowing Ugandan troops pursue ADF terrorists on Congolese soil.
A document of 2 pages, authored by the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, dated 23rd September 2023. It details how ADF targets were hit by the UPDF on Saturday 16 September of this same year. The targets, situated between 100 to 150 kilometers from the Uganda border at Ntoroko, were located using assets from Uganda's Special Duties Regiments, equipped with good reconnaissance assets. According to the statement, the President says, and I quote, "According to the subsequent intelligence, it seems that a lot of terrorists were killed, including notorious Medin Karubo, who has been the author of the bombs in Kampala." The President goes on to cite some examples of attacks, including those near Central Police Station in Kampala, at Parliamentary Avenue, and the recent one near Pastor Kayanja's church in Bunamuaya. Museveni, who describes the terrorists as uninformed, says they will regret killing Ugandans, describing their acts as playing with fire. He attributes the recent success to the cooperation between the government of the Democratic Republic of Congo, whose president, Felix Tshisekedi, allowed Ugandan troops in that country to pursue ADF terrorists, citing the example of the killings of Nyabugando students, sheikhs, Major Kigundu, General Katumba Wamala's daughter, and Joan Kagezi, among others. The President concludes his statement with only 2 options for terrorists: surrender or die. Henry Okrut, UBC.
Still with the President Yoweri Museveni, who is also the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, has revealed that Uganda is now stable due to the consequence of ideological and philosophical shift in the country. The President made the assertion yesterday as he delivered a lecture of opportunity to a delegation of 31 military students and 15 staff members of Botswana Defense Command and Staff College at State House in Entebbe. He explained that before the National Resistance Movement government came to power 37 years ago, Uganda was turbulent and it had become a failed state. However, due to the right ideology by the current government, the country managed to pick President Museveni and it's now peaceful and developing progressively. President Museveni appealed to the students to always promote politics of interest, saying that the ideology was very crucial for the prosperity of their country. The President further noted that for any society to be prosperous, it needs to produce a good or service and then sell it to earn money. President Museveni also discouraged the delegation against exportation of the country's raw materials, explaining that it's a disaster causing loss of money and jobs in African countries. The head of the delegation from Botswana Defence Command and Staff College, Colonel Dumisani Bakang, thanked President Museveni for sparing time to give them an insightful lecture. He also commended the president for his visionary leadership that has led to the long-lasting stability and economic development in the country.
But consumption is here, surplus 4 million. Sugar, 800, it is because of Uganda. So, we're able, and they produce more and more. Although we have 46 million, dropped the principle of patriotism. The one of Uganda and the one of East Africa. Because Africanism. Patriotism, Pan-Africanism. So fools here don't die easily. In other countries, fools. In our language means give me. You don't have that. I'm to take coffee seedlings to these people. Say, please, the figure has changed a bit. The homestead engaged in money creation than before.
In pertaining its fostering regional cooperation and addressing.
I'm Major Tito, student. Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, sir. Major Musinyi, student.
So here in Africa, in some areas, we are still preserving the peasants. A peasant produces another peasant. The grandfather is a peasant, the father is a peasant, the grandson is a peasant. This one here we reject. And we say the society here must metamorphose just like the others did. So that's why our principle number 3 becomes socio-economic transformation. We must have a new society. And how do we get a new society? They should all join the money economy. And the money economy has got 4 sectors. Cotton, we need cotton for our industries. These need to be done on a big scale. That's how now the army comes in. The army, the prisons, services, the other, we say, you produce cotton for us. Because you have got big institutional land, you produce cotton for us, for our industries here. You produce maize, because you cannot have poultry industry without maize, because maize is part of making the animal feeds. So therefore, you need both. You need both the extensive and the intensive agriculture, and that's where the army comes in. But now also the issue of raw materials, adding value to these products. We still have a gap there. We have added value to some of the products, but not all. If, for instance, you take coffee, when you export unprocessed coffee, you get $2.50. But if the coffee is processed outside, for what you got $2.50, somebody will get $40. So you can see where the crisis in Africa is. Loss of money and loss of jobs. So that raw materials export is a big disaster. So we are struggling with that, adding value.
Away from that, since the initiation of the joint military operation against the Allied Democratic Force began in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, a number of malnourished ADF women and children have been rescued and given medical care by the UPDF medical team. The medical officer in charge of Mountain Division Military Hospital and Operation Shujaa, Captain Dr. Daniel Okello, says an overwhelming number of ADF who have surrendered have benefited from UPDF medics during the joint military operation in Eastern DRC.
The heavy bombardment and shelling by the joint forces of Operation Shujaa in general areas of Malika Valley, Mambasa, Manzobe, Erengeti and Commander Road seem to have broken the back of the hitherto resilient ADF rebels. Many have surrendered due to lack of food, water and medical care. The majority of those who have surrendered are malnourished, others with broken limbs and look dejected.
But there are also others who have been coming out one by one. Others have come out without guns. So this has been the sign of pressure that the UPDF has exerted on them. And I'm so sure in the next 7 days, there will be more to that. There may be a lot of defections that will come in place. And we expect to get more of these defections. And of course, that will be an achievement for us. And once they come out, these kids give us a lot of intelligence. And this intelligence is what we use to look for these guys and decimate them wherever they are.
When captured or surrendered, UPDF treat ADF captives humanly in all circumstances. They are protected against an act of violence as well as against intimidation.
We always receive the rescued ADF captives and abductees. So usually we receive those ones who are sick, very sick, and those who are injured from the battle.
Captain Dr. Daniel Okello, the medical officer in charge of Mountain Division and Operation Shujaa, is the man in charge of treating the injured ADF combatants.
Majority are those who are malnourished, because those who are injured, most of them die in the jungles. Those ones who are able to be rescued by the UPDF forces who are in the jungles, they always reach us here and we try our best to save their lives. A few of them have lost limbs due to really severe injuries that we have to do emergency damage control surgeries to save their lives. Others pick up, and we always also link them up to orthopedic workshops to get artificial limbs.
Since Operation Shujaa began, Captain Dr. Daniel Okello has treated more than 400 patients, both rebels, women and children of ADF.
Of course, you know, in the bush there, they always have poor obstetric care. This means delivery is a problem. Actually, I received 2 mothers. One is gravid right now. One delivered, they lost the baby, had a premature delivery at around 7 months old. And right now we are caring for her, though she's still weak, basically because of this lice, dermatitis. They have really a lot of lice, yeah.
Dr. Okello does surgical operations on ADF casualties in Shujaa operation, while others treat them at Mhoti Military Hospital. The majority of ADF rebels captured in the battlefield with gunshots during the joint military operations in Eastern DRC. UPDF medics treatment of ADF casualties has cemented Operation Shujaa mandate to end the war as soon as possible. Dr. Okello says on the front line, he registers many ADF casualties with bullet wounds, while others with different complications.
First one, always we feed them in the nutrition care unit, which is around Buyinga, which always supports us with the Rutufa and these are F75, the milk that we feed them with.
Meanwhile, those with serious complications are airlifted by UPDF helicopter to Mountain Division headquarters in Mhoti Barracks for further management. The majority are from Uganda, DR Congo, Burundi, and Ethiopia, respectively. This gesture is a special moment to see the military off the front line and offer medical services to wounded ADF rebels. Haruna Mutesasira, reporting for UBS News in
Thank you so much, Harinam Tesasida. Moving on from that, police are currently investigating a shooting incident that took place at a Rehab depot in Tinda, where an unidentified assailant riding on motorcycles opened fire on one of the managers after their demand for money was not met. Now, the assailants are currently on the run, and the police is actively pursuing leads, to apprehend them.
The territorial police at Chira Road is investigating a shooting when thugs riding motorcycles entered a Rehab depot that is located in Tinda, where they entered and started demanding for money from one of the managers of Rehab, that is Serunkuma. Unfortunately, it is alleged he didn't have this money, and they shot at him and went away with some of his items, including phones. They later on sped off to an area that is not yet known, but we have gotten reports that while they were fleeing, they shot at someone whom we believe has been rushed to a hospital that the police is trying to trace and ascertain the condition of the victim too. So 2 people are believed to have been injured in this kind of attack, and more details will be availed as soon as they come in.
Moving on from that, we'll keep you updated as the police keeps media houses updated on what transpires with the investigation. Now, transport along Katuna Road came to a halt following a fuel tanker accident that led to a massive explosion in Nyakasharara village, Kichumbi Parish, Kamganjuzi Sub-County, Kabale District. The incident, which transpired in the morning, involved a fuel tanker en route from Mombasa, Kenya to Kigali, Rwanda.
Transport along the Kabale-Katuna Road has been disrupted following a catastrophic fuel tank accident in Nyakasharara village, Chichumbi Parish, Kamuganguzi Sub-County, Kabale District. The incident occurred in the morning and involved a fuel tanker en route from Mombasa, Kenya to Kigali, Rwanda. Tragically, the driver was unable to navigate a sharp corner at Nyakasharara, resulting in the tanker overturning and an immediate and devastating explosion. As of the latest update, the fire brigade from Kabale Central Police Station was actively engaged in extinguishing the ensuing flames. The fuel tanker has been significantly damaged by the intense fire.
We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with more stories from the business segment.
Water, please. Can I pay with Momo? No. Ha. Hey, can I pay with Momo? Ha.
Here's our merchant code.
Oh, very good.
7 mega?
20. Can I pay with Momo?
Unfortunately, no.
Ha. Baby, let's go.
When paying with MTN Momo comes with more benefits for everyone, it just doesn't make sense not to have it.
Hello, I've come for rent.
Can I pay with Momo?
Yes, you can.
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cash back every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
In this family, we can't agree on anything.
Martha.
We can't even agree on what to watch. All the games to play.
Martha.
Ndoza Mulabi, we can't even agree on what to eat. At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long. Anti-economy. I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Uncle, you should see London. Oh, my boy. It has been 5 years. You should see Uganda. Yes. Uncle Marcus, that's my former school. See, soon there will be more than 1 million children learning like this for free.
This is impressive. Do you even have connection out here?
Oh, we have 100% 4G countrywide.
Okay.
We even have 5G too.
That's approximately 700 billion Uganda shillings in tax, making Airtel one of the largest corporate income taxpayers over the last 5 years, helping build a better Uganda.
Today your son saw our new Uganda.
Thank you, Uganda, for imagining it with us and making us the fastest growing telecom in the country over the past 5 years.
Juko. Yo. What you go? Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Uganda, haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Are you tired of high fees and slow transfer time when sending money? Airtel Money is here to revolutionize the way you move your money. We have revised our rates back to ground. Sending money from Airtel to other networks in Uganda, East Africa, and to the rest of the world has never been more affordable. Dial *185# and start sending money. Switch to Airtel Money today and experience unbeatable rates and top-notch services for all your local and international money transfer needs. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Did you know that you can safely and conveniently make your school fees payments anytime, any school, anywhere using Airtel Money? Oh yes! Simply pick up your phone and dial *185#. Select option 6, school fees. Choose between school pay, peg pay, or shore pay. Enter student number. Enter amount, confirm name and transaction. Enter Airtel Money PIN. A confirmation message will be sent to you upon a successful transaction. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. In our business stories, several significant challenges, including inadequate funds, corruption, and issues with cooperative groups, have posed obstacles to the progress of goat farming in Sembabule district. These challenges were unveiled during the launch of the distribution of imported crossbreeding goats from South Africa to local goat farmers in the district. Details follow.
Sembeguya Estates Farm Limited is currently implementing a goat rollout project and production scheme for export. This initiative is a result of a memorandum of understanding signed between the Ministry of Agriculture and participating districts, including Wakiso, Sembabule, Mubende, Gomba, and others. The managing director of Sembabule Estates Farm, the imported crossbreeding goats from South Africa, play a pivotal role in boosting and crossbreeding with the local goat population.
Trying to create rural capitalists to deal with the
the huge number, production of huge numbers of goats, and while providing employment.
It is anticipated that a single female goat, after crossbreeding, will be capable of producing more than 80 offspring in a year. During the goat rollout event in Sembabule district, 31 grouped farmers who already possessed local goats were provided with 50 imported indigenous goats for the purpose of crossbreeding.
So these farmers will be helping us to act as nucleus breeders, from whom farmers from outside there, farmers from those participating districts, where they can come to these farmers to buy replacement bucks from the farmers in Zimbabwe. Otherwise, if we don't do that, we are going to face challenges of inbreeding.
The National Coordinator of Meat Export Support Services, Dr. Kajura Stephen, highlighted the progress made at household level since the inception of the project. The focus is now on increasing the supply of goat meat from 30 tons to 60 tons per month in the market.
Because the benefits of that market are 2-3 times that of what they are talking about. They would earn 2-3 times more money if there is a strong cooperative of goat farmers, and the government can assist and give them a processing plant, packaging and export.
Farmers in Sembabule district expressed the need for the government to allocate more funds to ensure that every farmer can benefit from the project. The Director of Mobilization at State House, Robert Rakandare, encouraged farmers to communicate their concerns to the ministry to facilitate further improvements in the project.
Era ministry kyemanye genda kubiteka mu nkora ne government kimanye bulungi naye ate kyenda byenko abasinga bawo obujulizi embuzi bazifunyemu.
The primary aim of the project is to enhance the quality and multiplication of goats, specifically to meet the demands of local, regional and international market. Lydia Chomkama, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Lydia Chomkama, for that story. Now, that's all we had for you this evening. Do join me again at 10 p.m. for more news coming your way. My name is Sharon Chomdushan. Stay tuned for more programming coming your way.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Water, please. Can I pay with Momo? No. Ha. Hey, can I pay with Momo? Ha.
Here's our merchant code.
Oh, very good.
7 mega?
20. Can I pay with Momo?
Unfortunately, no.
Ha. Baby, let's go.
When paying with MTN Momo comes with more benefits for everyone, it just doesn't make sense not to have it.
Hello, I've come for rent.
Can I pay with Momo? Ha.
Yes, you can.
Pay or shop with MTN Momo and get cash back every week. It's free of charge. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief, and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better.
PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Uncle, you should see London. Oh, my boy. It has been 5 years. You should see Uganda. Yes. Uncle Marcus, this is my former school.
See, soon there will be more than 1 million children learning like this for free.
This is impressive. Do you even have connection out here?
Well, we have 100% 4G countrywide.
Okay.
We even have 5G too.